my channel. So thank you guys for tuning in with me. Today's video is going to be about paper flowers. I'm making a paper flower for a backdrop for a baby shower, and I wanted to come on here since I like sharing with you guys on what I be doing. Let's jump into it. So I ordered my petals from off of Etsy. There was like $4 and some change, and I was able to download the PDF file and print off my petals. They came in different sizes for me to choose from, and this is the original sheet of one of the petals, and it comes with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I've done with the first one that I have, I'm not using this one, but I just wanted to show you guys how they print it off. And then what you have to do is trace it and cut it out. So here's the first sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I traced out, this is the bigger one. So what I'm going to do is trace out the big one, which I already done so here on my paper. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not the best tracer, but you know, if y'all can see that. So now I'm going to cut that big petal out. I'm going to cut this one out. Then once I cut this big petal off, then I'm going to cut that off because I no longer need it. And this will be my template, my permanent template that I would use for future petals. And then I'm going to trace this one. After I trace this one, and I'm going to keep going until I have all the petals out. And then we'll go on to the next step. Alright, so here's petal number 1. So this is my hard template. I'm going to put that one to the side. Now I'm going to cut the first one off because I no longer need it. So here's the next part, petal number 2. I just realized I was cutting my actual petal for the pink paper, but all my templates are going to be on my white cardstock, which is I got this set. There was a lot in that, but I can't find the cover of it. But it was, look at this girl. She done stole my candy. Now they about to argue over it. Back it up. Oh, here it is. The cover of it. Marshmallow Smooth cardstock. 50 sheets. I got this from Walmart. 8.5 by 11 inches. And I think that was like maybe $5 or $6. But yeah. So now I'm cutting out the second one. I already traced it like so, as I told you guys. Once I trace it, now I'm going to cut this one out. This is number 2. And I'm also going to write 2 on here so I keep up. That's my second, the next medium to largest one. Now we have petal 3 traced out, the third one. And see, I wrote 3 on the bottom, so I know it goes. This is my third one. Now we're going to cut it. Now, y'all, with that same one that I just cut my number 3 out with, I'm going to cut the number 4 smaller one. I'm not going to use the same paper. No need in wasting paper. I like to use all the paper. So I'm going to center that properly here. And that space that gives me. So I'm going to trace this one out there. And then I'm going to put the smaller one on this same sheet. You want to give me something to drink? Okay, she want to give me drink. Okay, thank you. Alright, so here's my number 4 and here's my number 5. Now here on this one, I kind of messed it up because I didn't rip off the edges of the paper. But I went ahead and put X's for where I need to cut off. But this is what I need. And then here's my number 5 I just traced over there. So now I'm going to cut it out. Okay, so I have all 5 petals cut out. Here, and these all are my templates. Okay? They also send you a guide on how to do these. But it didn't tell me to trace it out the way I just showed you guys. That's just something I just did. But they do tell you how many flowers, how many petals or pieces of sheets of paper you would need to create which one. And on this one, it says layer 1, you need to have 3 inches by 4, 5 inches equals 6 pieces of petals. So I'm only doing 3 layers with mine, but they got 5 layers. You can make it bigger. So between 3 and 4 layers is what I might do. But anyways, if I do 3 layers, I'm going to need 36 sheets for that one flower. Yeah, making paper flowers, y'all, is expensive. Make sure y'all catch Hobby Lobby when they're having a sale on their paper. Okay? So, I'm going to move on to my next step, which is tracing this onto my color sheet, which is that first one that I showed you guys that I cut out that I forgot that I was making a template for. But I'm going to cut out 6 of these, and I'm going to cut out 6 number 2s and 6 number 3s. And then the next step, which is to cut a split down the middle. And then we're going to start bringing them in together and gluing them. All right, next step. Okay, so this next step, this is optional if you want to bend it or keep your petal like this pointy tip at the end. Me, I'm going to take a glue stick, or you could take a marker, you could take a straw, you could take a pen, doesn't matter. And you're going to roll it backwards like so. I'm going to need both hands. But with mine, since I chose the pointy tip, I want mine kind of folded in like down the middle, like half of that point. So I'm squishing it in at the tip to create that pointy edge, like folded in, something like that. You can wrinkle, crinkle your paper however you like, whatever your preference is. Then what you're going to do is cut a split down the middle, like what I did here. And then you're going to cross the two. And this is what you should have. You can make it tight, like pulling the ends closer here. See how you got it doesn't overlap all the way? Or you can pull the edge tighter. It's up to you, but I'm not going to pull it that tight. So I'm just going to do it a little bit. And I'm going to put a little glue down the seam of that cut that I made. And this is what your petal should look like. Here's the back. Here's the front. And when I put it together, it will lean up like this. Or you can put it flatter by opening it up some more. So that was all I wanted to show you guys in this video. I'm going to continue cutting out my petals and putting them together, and then I'll come back on here with my next step. But I just wanted to show y'all how to cut your petals out and how to create your templates. And you keep these and you can just use them for whenever, okay? If you guys like what you just saw, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you never miss an upload from me. If you're old to my channel, thank you guys for tuning in. And if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and that bell so you don't miss me either. All right, y'all. Thank you. Good night.